Hold on to your hats, America, because Trump has a new plan. It involves something called DOGE, and no, it's not the meme cryptocurrency. This DOGE stands for the Department of Government Efficiency. It's run by none other than Elon Musk. The idea is simple. DOGE finds ways to save the government money. Then, that saved money gets sent back to you, the taxpayer. Trump loves this idea. He's been talking it up big time. Free money for everyone? Sounds like a campaign promise waiting to happen. But before you start planning that vacation, let's look at the details. This whole thing might sound too good to be true, and guess what? It probably is. But we'll get to that later. Okay, let's talk numbers. The big dream for DOGE is to save a whopping $2 trillion. If they pull that off, every tax-paying household could get a check for around $5,000. Now, before you buy that solid gold jet ski, there's a catch. A more realistic estimate puts the savings at $500 billion. Still a lot of money, but that means your check would be closer to $1,250. Here's the problem. Even that smaller number seems like a fantasy. So far, DOGE claims to have saved $55 billion. That's a start, but it's a tiny drop in the bucket compared to the massive $6.8 trillion the government spends every year. Even if DOGE does save a ton of money, there's no guarantee it will end up in your pocket. But hey, a guy can dream, right? So, where did this whole DOGE thing come from? Well, it started like so many things these days on Twitter. A guy named James Fishback tweeted about it, Elon Musk saw it and thought it was a great idea. And we all know how much Trump loves anything Elon Musk is involved with. Fishback says he's been talking to people in the White House about DOGE. But talk is cheap. Turning tweets into actual government policy? That's a whole different story. It's like trying to build a rocket out of ramen noodles and duct tape. Sure, it sounds fun in theory, but it's probably not going to end well. Here's the thing about experts, they're called experts for a reason. They actually know stuff. And a lot of experts are saying this DOGE plan is about as realistic as a unicorn riding a roller coaster on the moon. They point out that DOGE doesn't control the biggest parts of government spending like Social Security and Medicare, and even if they could cut some jobs, Congress would have to agree to actually reduce spending. Basically, the experts are saying don't spend that DOGE money just yet. In fact, it's probably best to not even think about it, because if you do, you might end up more disappointed than a dog who realizes you're not actually throwing the ball.